I flipped the bike handlebars upward, then I lay down on the bike. Unexpectedly, I really sped up. I quickly overtook my friend ahead, and the gears of fate began to turn from this moment on. When I got home, I took apart the washing machine. I removed the usable parts inside. I also found a pile of scrap materials and started welding. Under my friend's shocked gazes, I put these scattered components together into a bike with upturned handlebars. I hopped on excitedly to test it. I was planning to use it to challenge the 1-hour cycling race. My friends all hesitated to speak. Even the passing kids laughed at me, but I was determined to prove my idea was right. I arrived at the professional track. Just as I was about to assemble the bike, my friend suddenly called out to me. It turned out the sponsor had prepared a professional racing bike for me. I tapped the frame. I keenly noticed it was much heavier than my own bike. I wanted to refuse directly, but my friend told me that if I could break the world record with this bike, the sponsor would cover my training fees for a whole year. Thinking of how my friend had gone out of his way for me, I couldn't bear to turn down his kindness. I had to decide to try this bike first. At the referee's order, I stepped hard on the pedals to accelerate. To break the record, I had to complete 205 laps in 1 hour, but the heavy frame drained my energy greatly. By the halfway point of the race, I was already covered in sweat. Moreover, the unchanging track made me, who was used to outdoor training, feel extremely uncomfortable. A sense of powerlessness gradually crept into my heart. Only 10 minutes were left until the end. The looks around me all implied it's hopeless. I also knew clearly that I couldn't reach the goal in this state. When the ending bell rang, I was indeed 2 laps short. My friend rushed over with a face full of apology. But I knew in my heart that even if I hadn't changed bikes, I might not have won. Encouraged by my wife, I calmed down. I turned around and went to the Cycling Association to apply for a retest. Before going to bed, I drank a large glass of water, planning to rely on my bladder to wake me up on time. I also stretched my muscles in advance to prevent leg stiffness. On the other side, my friend was also full of remorse, thinking he had made me miss the chance, so he stayed up all night to splice and optimize the 2 bikes. When I saw the new bike, my heart was filled with warmth and gratitude. With my wife's trust and my friend's support, I stood on the track again. This time, I rode extremely smoothly, as if I had endless strength all over my body. There was only one thought in my mind. I must cross the finish line and live up to everyone's expectations. I darted across the track like a red lightning bolt. The noise in my ears faded into background sounds. A gunshot rang out, meaning there was only 1 lap left. I gritted my teeth and continued to speed up. At the very last moment of the race, I successfully broke the world record that had stood for 9 years.